Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's 5:37 a.m. and what else would I be doing on a Saturday morning besides giving you the high quality content that you've come to love and expect? This is a Jack the Diddler production. Police welfare check gone wrong. Alamo Heights, Texas. It's 10:25:19. It's October 25th of 2019 at approximately 12:30 a.m. That's a half hour past midnight. That is in the middle of the night. We see a couple post office vehicles. It appears to be underground or under something. What could possibly be going on? Alamo Heights Police. Again, we know it's in Alamo Heights. The police received a call for someone sleeping in a vehicle. Did they? Did they, Jack? Did they? Where's your source for that, Jack? How do you know? How do you know that, Jack? Did they receive a call for someone sleeping in a vehicle? Did they receive a call for a suspicious person? Did they receive a call for a suspicious vehicle? Did they receive a call for trespassing? What did they receive a call for, Jack? With a source, because I don't trust you. Because I think you're full of shit. It turns out this customer, all right, so now we know she's a customer, took shelter in an underground public parking garage. It is an underground public parking garage in Texas. Underground public parking garage at her grocery store after shopping. So it's a grocery store in Alamo Heights, Texas, with an underground public parking garage that contains post office vehicles. I don't know if that to me looks like it's something you would see in a public parking garage. That seems a little weird to me. She fell asleep waiting, so we know there's a storm. She fell asleep waiting for the storm to pass. Just in case you're curious, yes, on the night of October 24th, there were thunderstorms in that area. So, indeed, there was a storm. Officer approaches the vehicle, knocks, wakes the gal up, asks for ID, asks the gal to roll down the window, asks, doesn't get any response. Really wants that ID, right? But the officer is investigating something, so, doesn't hurt to ask. Officers always can ask for your ID. And that's about the limit, unless there's something more. In this case, we have to ask ourselves, is there something more? Ooh, look, there's water. It does verify that there was, in fact, a storm. So what's the something more?
She won't ID herself. She won't roll down the window.
Just IDing yourself and rolling down the window. Not crimes. Not suspicion of a crime. Lots of rap, kids. Let's go. Oh, wait, there's more. Hold on.
She's talking through the window. She said it's her car. She was reaching.
Whoa, she said it was her car. So, obviously that's not a problem. It's obviously not illegal to own your own car.
She was reaching underneath the seat, and then she stuck a little black pouch in the side door, kind of like doing this, trying to kind of conceal it.
Oh, yeah, reason.
A black pouch. What does a black pouch contain?
Suspicion, get her out.
Yeah.
So he just had reasonable suspicion we should get her out. So at this point, it does not appear that the officers are looking for ID. They have reasonable suspicion at this point that there's probably drugs. That's probably what they're talking about. There's probably drugs. Because let's look at the facts that we have. She's asleep. At 12:30 a.m. in an underground parking garage after shopping. Is she drunk? Is she high? Why is she asleep? People normally don't take refuge from storms in underground parking garages. Now, this is Central Market. It's open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So if my suspicion is correct, and you'll see why it's my suspicion, then she would have been there approximately 2.5 hours after the store closed. Now here's Central Market and here's the United States Post Office. So this is making sense, isn't it? Central Market, right? United States Post Office. It looks like they share a parking lot. Look, they do. They do share a parking lot. It appears that there is no after-hours parking, though. So, maybe that's just for this parking lot and not for this parking lot. What's down this way, huh? Now, Jack said that she was parked at her grocery store, right, in an underground parking lot, in a public underground parking lot. Restricted parking. I wonder, where am I at? Where am I at? What could possibly be going on here? Restricted parking, restricted parking, restricted parking. What is this? Is this an underground parking lot? Oh, look at that. Look at that. I wonder where she was parked. Was she parked underneath? Does this appear to be a public underground parking lot, or does this appear to be a loading and unloading zone? Look, there's delivery trucks here. There's delivery trucks here. Now, I don't know how much of this area under here is belongs to the post office, where their signs would apply. I don't know how much of it belongs to the grocery store, where their no after-hours parking would apply. There certainly are a lot of cameras here, though, aren't there? I can't tell what other signs there may be in here. But it appears that the police have reasonable suspicion at this point that there is something more going on, that crime is afoot. She's trying to hide something from the police. She's not opening the vehicle. She's not cooperating. But then Jack goes on to say that, she says her full ID. She doesn't hand him anything. She says her full ID, right? And that could also in itself lend to the officers having reasonable suspicion, because she doesn't want to roll down the window. She doesn't want the officers to smell what's inside. That is another piece of objective evidence that she's not rolling down the window that could support reasonable suspicion. It is another articulable fact. So she gave the full ID. Oh, so she should be good now. Identification is confirmed. No warrants are found. Driver's license photo is sent to the officers. So they've confirmed it's her. But what haven't they confirmed, Jack? And then this. And then this. They break her window. Yeah. Oh, no. They break her window because she's too stupid to roll down her window. This is the window tax that sovereign citizens pay. You don't know. She didn't know if the officers had reasonable suspicion. The officers don't have to tell her that they have a reasonable suspicion. There's no obligation on the officer to tell her that they have reasonable suspicion or to explain it. They're giving her lawful commands. She's got a broken window. Now, he says that McKinney and Torres are on administrative leave. Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, we don't know. He doesn't cite anything. He just throws it out there. But he also doesn't understand that he actually plays the part where they're discussing where they have a reasonable suspicion that crime is afoot. She says something and he says, oh, well, there's reasonable suspicion. They both agree. I agree. She's hiding something. She's asleep in what appears to be a loading dock, a loading area at 12:30 in the morning. 2.5 hours after the store closed. The cops are there because somebody called, apparently. I mean, we don't even know that. I mean, the cops may have just been doing a sweep. They may have just been going by, just checking. You know, cops do that from time to time. They check areas like loading docks and things like that to make sure that nobody's breaking in or anything like that. But he doesn't get it. He thinks that somehow the ID should have put any suspicions the officers may have had about whether or not she had drugs in the car or what have you to rest. Obviously, it doesn't. So you're pretty stupid, Jack. I mean, maybe there is something there. Maybe there is a reason that McKinney and Torres are on administrative leave. Maybe there is an issue with what they did beyond what Jack is giving us. But from what Jack is giving us, they had reasonable suspicion. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.